This is a pure inspection of a kayak. So when you first grab your kayak, you want to make sure that you check the hole, which is the bottom of the kayak. So when you just want to check it by going along with your hands, check for any scratches, cracks or holes inside the hole, which seems to be fine apart from the scratches. These are quite bad, but they need to be monitored, but they should be fine as the scratches don't tear away the actual hole and allow water through the bottom of the boat. So yeah, this should be fine. Obviously you want to check for any cracks or holes just along the other side as well, which you can flip over. You want to flip back over. The next thing you want to check is the cockpit. So you just want to go around, checking the cockpit like so. Check for obviously any scratches, which there are, but they're very minor, and again, like the hole, they won't leak any water. The only thing is with the scratches, you want to make sure there's no sharp points on the side or at the edges of the cockpit. This is so when you put the spray deck on, it doesn't tear away at the spray deck or make it more difficult to go on. You want to check that the screws are in properly, which they are, and the string can easily go through the cockpit holes, which they do on this one. So other than the scratches, which should be monitored, the cockpit seems to be fine. The next one is the handles. So you want to check the front of the boat. So just going along the handle, you want to check for any sort of strings that are out, or there is any fluffiness along the outside of the handle, which there isn't on this one. It seems to be fine. You want to check if there's any scratches or abrasion or even glazing on the handles, which on this one is fine. You don't want to get to the back of the boat and do the same with the other side. So just checking, the inside is a bit worn away there, so that should be monitored as well. String seems to be intact. There is a bit of wear along here, and there is a little bit of glazing, but this shouldn't matter too much because obviously you've got the front one as well. But that one which can be replaced as well. The next one is the actual seat itself. You want to make sure that the seat's sturdy and inside the actual boat and is connected perfectly fine, which it is. You want to check on the actual seat pads to make sure that there's no holes or scratches, which on this one there doesn't seem to be. As you can see, there is a bit of worn away just after its use, but it's still very padded and can support the kayaker when they're out kayaking. So that seems to be fine so far. Obviously you can still check for holes, abrasion, glazing, but on first inspection there isn't any on here. You then want to check the footholes, which is just down the side of the boat, down the inside. You want to make sure that it's sturdy. Just at the back there, you want to make sure that it's sturdy, and that you can reach it properly. So yeah, you want to make sure it's sturdy and clipped in perfectly with the boat, and it's nice and sturdy for your feet to hold. You then want to check the airbag. You don't want to pull the airbag out quickly or violently, otherwise it could pop. But you just want to make sure that it is padded and the tubes are in the inside. This is so when you do get water, or if you're in the kayak, when you capsize, it's easy to drain, and it obviously keeps the kayak fairly afloat when it's in the water. The next one is the foam to separate the legs. You want to make sure that it's secure inside the kayak. You want to make sure there's any tear, holes or abrasion, which there is on this one. This could be monitored or replaced with a further one. This is just so to separate the legs, and obviously keep a nice comfortable support on your legs as well. You then want to check the seat adjustments. These are clipped in through a system here and on the opposite side, just like a snowboard if you've used a snowboard before. So obviously you put the clip in the inside. To tighten it, you just pull that forward, and to loosen it, there is a little thing on the inside that you can pull and then loosen it out. It's better to show on this one. So on this one, the looser is actually snapped off, so this needs to be replaced. But on this side, it's very easy. You just pull that forward, and then you pull that out. And obviously, you can tighten it back up again. But on that, you want to check that the screws are in properly. This one is a little bit loose, so it can be replaced or monitored. But you want to check for any scratches, abrasion, or any holes inside, which on this one there isn't. Other than that, that is the inspection for the kayak.